Following podcast has been rated 18 plus. Your discretion is advised due to course of strong language. How's it going, everybody? This is your friend, your good brother Geronimo Garcia, and I am here to talk about something that's been going around a lot lately. Something that's been talked about for maybe a while. I don't know when. I'm not sure how this kept springing about, but according to my source by the guy by the name of Boogie 2988. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that right now. Boogie 2988. AKA, for those of you who know, his alter ego, Francis. But as of right now, I'm crediting him on this video or on this podcast here, and I kind of want to talk about something that's been going around a lot. Not a lot recently, and then something that's been spawning a lot lately and becoming a bigger trend than it used to be than anything I've heard. And I know obviously you guys are kind of expecting some anime stuff right now. I'm working on it and I'm looking up, animes in general right now, but right now this is something very, very important. And that this is kind of affects people who do this sort of thing, people who do for streamers on many ways. Bikini streaming. This is a topic that most people, or 80% of Americans, are pretty much, or YouTubers in general, if you're not from America or whatever. I don't really know, honestly. Wherever you're from, I love it. I respect it. Come in with an open mind, but something that's been going on a lot too much lately. Bikini streamers. Yes, I know, people have been talking about this a lot lately, and I know I'm kind of jumping into the goddamn bandwagon, and I get that part, and I understand. I completely understand. I get it. I'm basically just being myself, putting myself out there in the same fucking position. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know anymore. But my point is, like, there are times at some point where they end up, where they want to fucking show their titties and shit, and I get that. You got a great body, you got a great rack, but here's the thing. On one side, you're getting credit, people are liking your shit because of what you look like. That's fucking it. Like, on one side. And on the other hand, they're basically pissing off people that legitimately bust their ass for what they want to do. For them to legitimately bust their keisters, bust their asses for things that they really, really worked hard for. Guys like PewDiePie, guys like Vanos Gaming, guys that legitimately do it just not only for the fun, but do appreciate and respect the craft of making videos, making content, or anything like that. And I understand that. People are going to give you shit for that. People are going to get shit for a lot of things. People are going to get fucked up. This and that's going to happen. Everything's just going to go through the way it is. I mean, at the end of the day, you have to think about one thing. You have to think about one thing when it comes down to it. What you do, and this leaded on to my previous episode, and I know a few of you haven't really seen it yet, but if you haven't really thought of much or anything that most people aren't exactly aware of, yeah, you have these things, you kind of have to pay attention, do this and this and that, da-da-da-da-da, all that and whatever. It's more about what I get that part. I get there's going to be people, you're going to get a lot of heat for this. This is my opinion on it. And honestly, you do what you want to do, but at the same time, you're disrespecting the people who legitimately bust their asses for actually wanting to work hard and make money. If all you're going to do is just show your ass, show your tits, and this and that, and da da da. And I get that. I understand that. There's a lot of things about this topic I don't really know per se, but there's a lot of things on this topic I have to understand. I get it. I mean, let's be completely honest right now. Bikini streaming isn't exactly the most original idea, considering the fact that it's already being not only used more and more, but the fact that it feels completely, what's the word? Oversaturated. Like, completely oversaturated. In ways that most people are unaware of. Yeah, bikini streaming. It's a big deal for a bunch of reasons. It's a big deal for getting a lot of heat on YouTube, but it's also a heat killer for, you know, doing this and this and that and doing da 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 and, you know, blah 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 blah, and I don't really know and da da da. But overall, it's all about, with this, it's more about what you can get from it and everything, and it's like, you kind of have to work with the bull crap, work with the shit, and just like say, oh, okay, this is happening. This is gonna happen. Like I said, there are people on this side. I'm speaking from both perspectives. Now, ladies, I love the fact, I understand that. I could appreciate a great set of titties now and then. I'm a fucking man. I'm not, gonna fucking joke about that bullshit. I'm not gonna fucking, do this and this and that. Fucking say this, fucking say that. And whatever. It's not like that. But the point is that they want to say, oh, I love bikinis. I love this. I love that. I'm gonna wear this. I'm gonna wear that. And I'm gonna eventually shake my ass. You do you. But if you do you that way, all you're doing is just drawing yourself too much attention. And it's laughable on one side to the fact that the people who want to work hard, and for the people who want to, like, just, do this, do that, be there for them, and I get that. Like, I understand that. You want to create an idea. Everyone has an idea from time to time, rather it be a good idea or a bad idea, depending on who you ask. The thing is, you have to really understand that in some cases, it's just not going to be everything you expect. You're going to get some fans, and you're going to get some haters. And honestly, I don't know. But as of right now, we'll be right back with this next message. And honestly, man, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I love Kiss Anime. It's a great website. It also has a mobile, even has a mobile site for those who are kind of having trouble with, like, or for those who don't have computers but do have their phones. Kiss Anime Mobile is a great way for you guys to watch all the anime you want, looking for it. It plays the anime that you want to see the day after it airs, and you get it, no questions asked. With a full-time time tracking schedule. For example, say there's an episode of Shakugan no Shana, for example. I'm just saying that, just for the hell of it. And the next episode will come out in 6 days. 6 days. 38 hours. 6 days. And then as the time passes, 24 hours. 1 day, 24 hours. Or like a minute and 18 hours or something like that. And it's really cool. It lets you know when that anime is going to have a new episode. And I'm not going to lie. It's been given, every time I look for a new anime episode, I would be all pissed as all hell, waiting for it. And then there was a bit. But my point is, Kiss Anime Mobile is a great way. If you can look both on the desktop version and the mobile version, it would anime on the go for you. At Kiss Anime, higher the quality, low in the cost. Okay, so we're back with this whole topic that a lot of people are saying that bikini streaming should really stop. But then again, you're going to kind of take away a person's specific income, a specific type of thing, or anything like that. Just makes it seem more and more falsely distinctive, falsely given in, and just tells you that you want to kind of just fucking, I don't know. I'm dropping F-bombs like a psychotic soldier. I'm gonna be honest, I'm psychotic. But my point is, just be careful on what you do when it comes to bikini streaming. Because you never know. There are perverts out there, ladies. There are perverts out there. There's some fucked up people out there. And for those of you that are listening, for those of you who listen to this shit and tell yourself that, oh, I'm fucked up in the head. Well, I know that shit. You fucked up in the head for not only watching bikini streaming, but I mean, mostly I'll probably masturbate to that shit too. Lord knows I don't. But y'all can't be like, fucking with the person. I mean, because think about this, girls. Think about this, ladies. Y'all do this shit now and then. Yeah, I get it. But if you do it every time and you get the endless amounts of fans, you also going to get the endless amount of heat. You're going to attract both good and bad attention. And trust me, when you attract attention, it never goes away. Never. Like, never, ever goes away. And despite that, it solely depends on what you do. And in some cases, yeah, you're going to have a person that says, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Nah. That's different. Now, like I said, if you're just doing it for fun, great. You found a hobby. That's a good thing. Especially if you're gaming. But be careful on what you do on it. I mean, that's all I gotta say about it. I mean, just be careful on what you're doing. And I understand that. Like I said, from Boogie's perspective, which I haven't really seen, but I know he's talked about this subject before from his previous video. And like I said, I'm crediting him for it. It's kind of like I said, from the other perspective, it's a slap to the face to the YouTubers and streamers who go on Twitch, who go on Daily Line, this and this and that, Ustream and whatever. It's kind of an insultment to people who do it. To who really legitimately take streaming seriously. And I think and I hope in the near future that it's taken more seriously when it comes down to it. Because it's a decision in its own way saying, do I want to do this or not? Let me know in the comment section. And subscribe, please. Hit that subscribe button. Comment down below. Like the video if you want to. It's up to you. I don't really know right now because I'm still kind of getting used to it. And keep it too sweet.